and power supply across the country would likely remain subdued as the maintenance action embarked upon by a Nigeria gas company early this week appears inconclusive. A nationwide load shedding had engulfed the electricity sector as the transmission company of Nigeria on Monday began a 3-day maintenance on a leaking gas pipeline supplying gas to electricity generation companies. The TCN said in a statement on its official X handle that the shutdown was part of efforts to fix a leaking gas pipeline. It said the shutdown of the station would reduce power generation by 676 megawatts of bulk power generated into the nation's grid for 72 hours. And there are indications that policyholders are now extracting claims payment from their insurance firms, a development which may have caused aggregate claims paid by the firms to rise by 50.7% to 365.5 billion naira year-on-year in the third quarter of 2023. According to data from the National Insurance Commission, NICOM, the growth is against 242.6 billion naira recorded in the third quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, on quarter-on-quarter basis, claims payment went up by 112.4% in the third quarter of 2023 from 172.1 billion naira recorded in the second quarter of 2023. According to NICOM, the growth in claims payment is being swelled by increasing public enlightenment with regards insurance merit and continued improvement in claims management. NICOM, however, warned that the development is a call for faster growth in premium generation and adequate rate quoting. In a bid to reduce the Apapa gridlock and strengthen the e-call-up traffic management system, Marine and Blue Economy Minister Adegboyega Oyetola has set up a committee to review the system and come up with measures to ensure the current abuse of the system becomes a thing of the past. This was disclosed in a statement issued by the minister's spokesman Ismail Omipidon yesterday. The committee is to review the standard operating procedures for truck traffic management along the Lagos Port Corridor. Ismail noted that the committee is expected to meet with other critical stakeholders in Lagos on Thursday for the review. Although the e-call-up system was introduced by the Nigerian Port Authority in February of 2021 for trucks servicing the Lagos port, which truckers are expected to use to book turns to enter the port, recent reports have suggested potential compromise in the functionality of the system. And in a similar development, the management of truck transit parks, TTP operators of the e-call-up system has described as false accusations of remittance of 10% of its monthly earnings to the Nigerian Ports Authority. They also claimed that the e-call-up system has contributed to operational efficiency at the ports. The company noted that it has played a vital role and collaborated with the NPA in the development, review and update of standard operating procedures that has improved the process and turnaround time for cargo evacuation at the ports, truck routing and mapping of truck parks to destinations and terminals in the port. A statement by the Corporate Communications Manager, TTP, Nancy Nnamdi, noted that over past 34 months, e-call-up system has processed about 1.7 million truck entry and exits of port and on-port bound trucks, significantly reducing traffic gridlock challenges along the Apapa and Tinkan port corridor.